Please open.
Morning, Rabbi.
Morning.
Rabbi, I heard you're not here tomorrow.
I'm not here tonight. I have to go to.
You going to Lakewood?
I have to be with Nichum Avilim. So.
Yeah.
Look a second in the middle.
Just on that subject, Ezra was telling me that you told him, how to handle Purim during the Shiva.
Where is he sitting? I have to go see him.
He's sitting on E7 between Avenue I and the dead end.
Who is there?
Near the school. I don't know. Maybe that's his brother's that house. Abraham's house.
So E7 between I and the dead end.
Yeah, they want the exact address. Because I don't know whose house it is. Maybe it's his
No, but I think he's not sitting in the regular place. Just give me a second. No,
anyway, I'll give you the address.
It's a perfect place for me because
yes.
Because we have breaks in the middle of the day. You see address?
To sit by the family, like his wife and his kids' house, or can do it individually?
Who are you going for? You understand?
The husband passed away. The wife and the kids are sitting in the house.
So listen. And Nichum Avilim is to show them. Be careful.
No, but the brothers should sit by themselves, or they should sit with the brother's family.
There's no answer.
968 East 7.
That's the daughter's house.
Okay. That's again between I and the dead end. So right 2 minutes from the school. From the elementary school.
Okay. Look a second. Good morning, Larry. Are you there?
Yeah, Boker Tov, Rabbi Pro.
What is the latest? You are 15 minutes more than us.
Just that there was a pigia in Beersheba, and a lot of people, I think 15 to 20 people were injured by Matzav Kal.
Matzav Kal.
Whatever that Matzav Kal means.
Exactly.
I read that Kuwait shot down 3 American jets. That's my mistake. But all the pilots survived.
Comment. Please look a second on page 1255.
At least I know that our systems can look at our own planes. What, F-15s?
Look a second on page 1255.
Yes, sir.
A man is offering Achashverosh 10,000 shkalei kesef. And Achashverosh graciously says, keep the money. Look at Pasuk Yud Bet in Perek Gimel. By you it's page 1255. Perek Gimel Pasuk Yud Bet. Vayikaru Sofrei HaMelech. Let's pay attention to the dates. ויקראו סופרי המלך בחודש הראשון, which is חודש ניסן, yes? ב13 יום בו, so י"ג ניסן, exactly a month from today, ויקטב ככל אשר ציווה המן על אחשוורוש המלך, על הפחות, אשר המדינה ושרי העם והעם, מדינה נאווה. So י"ג, exactly a month from now, ונשלוח ספרים ביד הרסים, they sent messengers of כל מדינות המלך, להשמיד, להרוג ולאבד את כל היהודים, מנער ועד זקן, שב ונשים ביום אחד, when? A year from then. Remember, on the 13th of Nisan, he sent messengers to 127 countries, a year, exactly a year from now, להשמיד, להרוג ולאבד, כל היהודים מנער ועד זקן, ושללם לבוז. Understand? The incentive, of course, is the Jewish home, the Jewish cars, the Jewish businesses. Pasuk Yudalet. Patshegen הכתב וינתן דעת בכל מדינה ומדינה גלוי לכל העמים. We're telling every nation, every state, be ready a year from now. Fine. הרצים יצאו דחופים בדבר המלך, והדת ניתנה בשושן הבירה. In Washington, right? Everyone. והמלך והמן ישבו לשתות. Did you ever pay attention to this phrase? You just now signed the signature to kill billions of people. המלך והמן ישבו לשתות.
It's like you're not. That went into the bottom of it when he went to
So the
sleep.
question is, what did Hamelech know? I mean, there are other opinions. What did he know that the letter said that went out?
But Haman knew.
No, Haman we know.
And he's
Haman
still
no.
there.
Haman we know. Haman we know.
But the-
The Melech is the question.
Ibn Ezra,
That's sweet, I don't know.
לא, סמי, so the Ibn Ezra, לא, יש פה,
Haman wrote the letter.
he's raising a point that many commentators wonder. Look a second when Esther, look a second when,
That's surprised.
look a second, look on page 1258, look, Larry, go a second to 1258, פרק ז', Larry, go a second. Remember, there are three people in the room, Esther, Haman, and Mordechai. This is the נתן אסתר המלכה בתומר, אם מצאתי חן בעיני המלך, ואם על המלך טוב תינתן לי נפשי בשאלתי, כי נמכרנו אני ועמי להשמיד, להרוג ולאבד. אחשוורוש, even though he went to Broadway and he was acting in Broadway 10 years, ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש, מי הוא זה? Remember, this is 3 days later.
I'm gonna say he didn't know she's
This
Jewish.
is 3 days. לא, מי הוא זה ואיזה הוא, השם אלוהו ליבו לעשות כן.
Because he didn't dream
ותאמר
she's
אסתר,
Jewish.
תשמע. כתוב באבן עזרא דבר פלא. Ibn Ezra says that Haman was a trickster. He never pointed out the Jews. He said there is a nation here. He gave him permission. You do what you have to do. Haman, when he sent the messengers, wrote the Jews. According to the Ibn Ezra. Otherwise, it's hard to believe that Hashverosh
It's faking here.
No, but not only. Remember, this is you just have had wine. Even if you are a good Broadway player under the influence of alcohol, you could not be such a good actor, yes? מי הוא זה ואיזה הוא? ותאמר אסתר, איש תא ואויב. Okay, and others, תשמע, לא יש, I explain to you what we gain by this Ibn Ezra, תקשיב טוב. There's something we don't pay attention. Okay, so we know Haman was hung. Look now on Perek Chet. Look at the bottom of 1258.
Also, it says Haman Amad Lebakesha al Nafsho. He didn't say, "Well, you agreed." He didn't answer him back and say, "It's your idea." Or,
Now look a second what happens now. Pasuk Gimal at the bottom, and Perek Chet, Pasuk Gimal. ותוסף אסתר, ותדבר לפני המלך, ותיפול לפני רגליו, ותתחנן לו להעביר את רעת המן האגגי ואת מחשבתו. What did she do? Haman is hungry. It's clearly that his motivation was whatever. What did she ask him? It's written in the law, this cannot
to repeal
the Congress and the Senate have to take a vote again. I mean, this is, you hung him up, but every country has a decree signed by you. Okay, listen carefully. So look carefully now, it's Pasuk A. ותאמר, אם על המלך טוב, ואם מצאתי חן לפניו, כאשר הדבר לפני המלך, it's page 1259 now. וטובה אני בעיניו, ייכתב להשיב, to retreat את הספרים, מחשבת המן בן עמדת האגגי, אשר כתב לאבד את היהודים אשר ברחובות המלך. To us, what's the big deal? Achashverosh should say, Achashverosh says, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. The law is sign v'tabat hamelech. Listen carefully. Vayomer pasuk zayin. Vayomer המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה ולמרדכי היהודי, הנה בית המן נתתי לאסתר. Fine. ואותו תעלו על העץ. Fine. Look at פסוק ח' ואתם כתבו על היהודים כתוב בעיניכם בשם המלך. Send a new message on my name. And here is my ring. וחיתמו בטבעת המלך.
He didn't learn his lesson.
ככתב אשר נכתב בשם המלך ונחתום בטבעת המלך, אין להשיב. Says the Malbim, says the Ibn Ezra, Mordechai has a problem. If he is sending back, what should he say? That the king is taking his...
He can get back. He can't go back on his own word. He can't be knocking
making a fool of the king. Mishma, says the Malbim, he is writing back as follows. He is writing back. You see that Mordechai is writing, yes? Haman fooled the king. And instead of killing the Jews, the first letter was supposed to say the Jews have the right to defend themselves. Otherwise, he has to make Achashverosh remain in charge. Otherwise, making a fool of him. Yes? Haman.
So discredit Haman.
And he said, not only that, he has to explain to the people how is it possible that the man number 2 in the government, Haman, suddenly is gone. Kol of the Amelech Korim Mishtachavim. Everyone had to respect. This way, basically, he's saying that the man tricked the king, and the proof of that is that he was killed. So look now. Now
that also makes the king look bad.
Okay,
but
look. So what he is writing is, look here. Look at Pasuk Yud Aleph. אשר נתן המלך ליהודים, אשר בכל מדינות, בכל עיר בעיר להיקהל, ולעמוד על נפשם, להשמיד ולהרוג ולאבד את כל חיל עם ועם הצרים אותם, תא ונשים ושללם לבוז. So basically he's writing now, I'm telling you now what was the original intent is we have the right to defend ourselves, that's it. We're not going to kill, but those who are coming to kill us. Okay, and then so let's go back a second. Let's go back a second now to the beginning of Perek Dalet. Go as far as what? What are you asking?
Why the wait so long?
It's weeks and weeks. Remember, the miracle happened in Nisan. No one understands. This is why I started with you.
Okay, but why wait till Sivan the 23rd? It's people do the next day. Honey.
They said
2 months.
It's not good. But you have to realize the messengers have to get.
They don't have email.
The messengers.
3 days later.
I forgot the Malbim. I forgot the Malbim. The Malbim says something. Go now to Perek Dalet. So remember, now we're holding, the dates are extremely important. This is Yud Gimel Nisan. Yud Gimel Nisan, the messengers are sent. Okay? Dalet. Remember, Mordechai and Yud Gimel Nisan. ידע את כל אשר נעשה. What? He knew that secretly messengers were sent to 127 countries. ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו, וילבש שק באפר, ויצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק זעקה גדולה ומרה. Why is he doing it? He has a woman by the name of Esther. Send a messenger, I have a secret message to you. He's going out publicly. Mordechai understands that he needs the support of the people. People should realize that this is extreme emergency. I mean, can you imagine, yes, Rabbi Yosef walking, wearing a sack, and he's screaming. Look at the language, Ze'aka Gedola Umara. Ze'aka Gedola Umara.
But why did the whole year by year? Now I had to publicize every year by year. Everybody knew to do the same thing.
Why?
That must have been the custom or something.
Yeah, but the point is, he's asking a question. The Pasuk said that every state, the message of Haman gets, right? The Goyim came to the Jews, sell me your business for a fraction. Are you crazy? In a year, I'm taking it over if you want it or not. Tipshim. Instead of being quiet till the time comes and do it, they started to talk about it. So the Goyim realized, otherwise he's right. I'm in Tanzania, I'm in Africa. How do you know? Because everyone came up. I'm going to get your house, I'm getting your car, I'm getting the business. אבל גדול היהודים בצום ובכי ובספד שק באפר מצר הרבים. Okay. Let's continue. Esther is in the palace, yes? Look at Pasuk K on page 1256. ותקרא אסתר להטף מסרסי המלך אשר העמיד בפניה ותצווהו על מרדכי לדעת מה זה ועל מה זה. She wants to know exactly what is the inner. Okay. Look a second in Pasuk Zayin. ויגד לו מרדכי את כל אשר קראו ואת פרשת הכסף אשר אמר המן לשקול על מנזי היהודים להגלה. Can you tell me why is this money in Iran such an important factor? He's telling her Haman wants to annihilate the Jews and he wanted to give. The king did not take it. Okay, so normally if I have to teach it in high school, I would say, if you want to see how determined he is, he's willing to spend a fortune to do it. But what is the game with the money? The Megillah is, says Rabbi Yonatan Eibeshitz, this is not a local rabbi, but he says like this. When he came to Achashverosh with the original plan, Achashverosh told him, I know Jewish history. In Jewish history, if you start with the Jews, it's not good. Okay, so he told him the Jews are fighting, they will fight. Then he says to Achashverosh, this is text. It says in Sefer Daniel that when Nebuchadnezzar had this terrible dream, and no one knew how to interpret it except Daniel, this is text. I'm telling you the Lashon HaPasuk. Daniel tells him the interpretation is that this is going to happen to you as a king. If you're asking my advice, but chata'ach, no mistakes, but tzedakah parot. If you want, start to give a lot of money to the poor and the needy. It says in the text that for a year, every day from the palace of Nebuchadnezzar, he threw money and food for the poor and the needy. This is text. After a year, Nebuchadnezzar was fed up. This is when his punishment came. Says Haman to Achashverosh, I'm giving you $10 trillion to give out to the poor and the needy to protect them. The money is money. He understood this is a very risky game. Since he learned from Nebuchadnezzar that by helping the poor and the needy, remember, it doesn't mean that only Jews.
No poor and needy. It's just money. No poor and needy.
This is what he's telling him here.
Later on, he said that Mas, he had no money. The Mas, he had to put it on.
In a minute, he's asking why does it? Listen a minute. Why did
she refuse wine?
No. He's asking. Your question is a question.
Like money.
Your question is a question regardlessly. The Megillah has to end up. Achashverosh is raising the taxes. The answer is because me and you are not paying attention. Tell you why. Right after Esther is elected, remember we always focus on what we have from young age. Look at this. Look at this. After she is elected, and she is refusing. Go back a second.
That's the queen.
Yeah. The chief. Go to 1254. Listen carefully to the psukim that normally we don't pay attention. Pasuk 17. ויאהב המלך את אסתר מכל האנשים, ותישא חן וחסד לפניו מכל הבתולות, וישם כתר מלכות בראשה. Fine, she's a queen. Please listen now. ויעש המלך משתה גדול לכל שרה ועבדה ואת משתה אסתר. והנחה למדינות עשה. מה זה בהנחה למדינות? Tax break לכולם. You know why? Because she refuses to say what she is. In your honor, everyone in the country is going to bless you. In your honor, you are my queen. Now the budget is missing.
Deficit.
A lot of deficit. Now, after the miracle, you have to bring. זה הפשט במגילה, זה באמת הפשט. But not only the באמת, you know, the commentators say normally if you raise taxes, no one is happy. The end of the Megillah wants to show that the country was so happy with the new queen and Mordechai that even if you raise the taxes, no one said a boo. Wow. Otherwise, how would you end the story? You end the story that
raise taxes.
מה? שום דבר, כולם. We are in a happy mood, אנחנו בסדר. תחשוב על זה.
Okay, answer your question on the war.
Yeah.
It seems that all of a sudden now, when the letters went out, didn't go out, the Jews were able to destroy or their enemies.
To fight back.
Okay, and they didn't take their the spoils because they assumed that they were all Amalek.
The 75,000.
The 75,000. Without the letter going out, would the rest of the population and the army be against the Jews? It seems that only the Amalek then went out against them, and there they were able to defeat them. You know, everybody say, "Oh, you could defend yourself." Everyone whether there's a letter or not, whether there's a letter or not, you're going to defend yourself.
Correct.
Yeah, so it must have been that the numbers changed.
This is a good spot. It's saying that now that the second letter came, you're right, Mr. Belmont.
That only Amalek seemed to fight the Jews, and then.
If you want to say something, even though it's not there. Who in Chumash was Zaka Gedolah Umara? When Esav finds out that Yaakov tricked him, the exact same phrase. Says the Gemara, says the Gemara, but this is Mordechai. Says the Gemara, because Esav had this pain, Mordechai. What is the connection? Did Yaakov do anything wrong? So all the commentators say what Yaakov did, he had no choice. His mother told him, you have to do it. But did you feel at least the pain of your brother? Did you feel the pain of your brother?
Well, it's the same thing with Dinah. When he did Dinah from
the same exact explanation, but Dinah, because they're exactly the same. Look a second, go back to the text a second. So remember, Mordechai is screaming. Which day is that? The 13th.
13th.
Okay. Okay. Then he's telling them, he tells Esther the story. And Esther says to him, look a second, on page 1256. 1256. 1256. Pasuk 13. ויאמר מרדכי להשיב על אסתר, אל תדמי בנפשך להימלא את בית המלך מכל היום. כי אם אחרש תחריש, if you are not going today is the 13th. ורווח והצלה יעמוד היהודי ממקום אחר.
This time in this
ואת
place
ובית
for this reason.
אביך טובנו. ומי יודע אם לעת כזאת הגעת למלכות. So this is your favorite pasuk. So what is the pasuk here saying? Remember the message that
You're in this time in this place for a reason.
Right.
And now's the time to do it.
now
Now
if
whatever.
you
Why
read
is their life in danger? Nobody knows that she's Jewish, so
My
why
life is not in danger.
she has to go to Hashverosh uninvited.
That's
said,
what
she's
you
at risk of death.
Anybody goes to the king
Without
without
being invited,
the scepter being coming out.
she told him before that if I come uninvited I'm risking my life. So
Like the scepter has to be accepted.
depends from which background you come, but many people are trying to say that the state is trying to
wiggle out of it.
on 13, it says,
listen to me, listen. Says the Malbim, listen how you learn Chumash without food in your stomach. Says the Malbim, she's telling me, my dear uncle, I am the only card you have in Washington.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Don't blow it.
And the
Now,
Gezerah is
now or never.
when? A year from now.
Yeah, we got time.
Why should I risk my life?
Go
He's
and invite
definitely going to call. He's definitely going to call me in a week or two or
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
We still have 11 months.
So she happens to be right.
Who said
Logically, she is right. And Mordechai says, but 1.5 million
Do it
Jews'
now.
life don't do anything.
do it now?
Do it now. This is.
Never
But
what?
she,
Never what, Rabbi?
whatever you want.
Why did they wait to see that then?
What? Okay, a man was finished
Why
already
did
by
they
then.
wait till
A man was
Sivan?
finished.
This is the next day. They took care of it.
no, but they wrote the letters.
Anyway,
They have to come back. Now you made the question more. You can't wait a minute. Wait a
If
week
I have
or
time,
two.
I'll give you a call
No.
tonight. I have to look at the Malbim and you
Rabbi, you keep on telling me I'm gonna look it up, but you know
Okay,
what?
yes.
The rabbi can't double talk.
No,
Everybody else does.
yesterday he had a question. And the Gemara Bebrachot Chavchet. I mean, I know which sefer I have to look, but Sad Asuk, whoa.
You're not the only one that
He's
has
gonna
time.
pass a law otherwise.
By the way, why? Because the government official now, Rabbi, we got to
The
listen to him.
Gemara, so the
Oh,
Gemara.
listen.
So listen. When she says to him, declare a fast, so the fast is Yudared Nisan,
Yeah.
Pesach, Etvav Benisan, Tetzad.
They did that pass.
A man was hung the third day. A man, you realize,
Second day
a
Pesach.
man was killed the second day of Pesach. Now, the question is, so Mordechai cancels. Mordechai cancels Pesach. Either he had the power to do it because he's a member of the Sanhedrin, or he's one man yet. Okay, but this you have to need more time. But look a second. Look what she's telling me. I'm living. Since kids don't eat, so look at Pasuk Tetzai. You know, the kids walk into class now as if they're fasting already 3 days. Most of the kids never eat breakfast, but they come in Rabbi. You can teach them, you know, yeah. You have to talk them
They're
again.
fasting.
But fasting, you know. And you see it on the faces.
They feel like the
Mine said-
they feel like
That's
the
something
Jews
I
in
would
Paras.
say.
Rabbi, they feel like the Jews
Everybody.
in Paras. 3 days
Look a
fasting.
second, Pasuk Tetzai. Did you ever pay attention? לך כנוס אלא את כל היהודים הנמצאים בשושן הבירה וצומו עליי fast ואל תאכלו ואל תשתו 3 ימים. Everyone understands that fast means not to eat, not to drink. Why is she adding? אז וצומו עליי fast for me and don't eat and don't drink. Of course, fasting means
But you don't eat drinking.
Says Rabbi Yonatan Eibenshiz, she knew that Pesach is coming. What she's telling him is the fast that you take upon yourself is not to eat the same amount that we cannot eat on Yom Kippur, for instance. She כותבת הגשה, but the כזית for the night of Pesach, they ate. ככה הוא אומר. He says, ככה הוא אומר.
I mean, they
Otherwise,
ate the matzah? They fasted, but ate
they
the matzah?
didn't eat 7 kezetim 4 times with the wine. They took 1 kezet.
They fulfilled the
He
Torah.
says that they took the fast This is why
How do you see
she's.
that from the words?
מה פירוש המילים? אל תאכלו ואל תשתו. Large quantities that are considered. על יום כיפור.
Under the minimum, it's
Okay, but
okay. Like
You
a person who's
realize
from
this
there.
is someone saying 20, 50 years ago. He's telling us a tremendous chidush.
So they covered both.
It's possible.
Pesach.
No, but only the Kazayit Matzah. It's mechadesh. It is possible to accept upon yourself ta'anit for this amount and not for that amount. So he claims since on Kippur, the Torah is showing us that the Isur, the quantity is Kikotevet Agasa, it's double than Kazayit. Kacha הוא אומר, I mean, this is one of his answers. Otherwise, he did it to send a message to the people. This decree is so serious that we, the Sanhedrin, have the power to, the same exactly as Shlomo HaMelech, when he dedicated the Beit HaMikdash, when did people eat? On Yom Kippur, yes? If you look at the text, they celebrated 14 straight days, including Yom Kippur. So the Gemara says the word Katav. The answer is, this is the koach of the Sanhedrin. We are celebrating now the
Big Kippur, they also ate less
Image of
Kazayit.
That they ate a minimum also?
Well, yeah, that's my question. Eat a minimum on Yom Kippur?
No, over there it's
The
the
Mishteh.
actually. Anyway, have a happy Purim. We'll see each
Wednesday,
other. And Harry, most likely tonight, at 9:30 try. Since I'm not home.
And tomorrow?
For sure. Yeah,
Tomorrow we have class?
Tomorrow during the day, most likely we do it because I don't know when I'm not.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Tomorrow night. Thank you for the.
Thank you, Rabbi. Happy Purim, Rabbi.
Happy Purim, Mike.
You too, Larry, buddy.
Best to you and to your family.
You too, honey. Take care. Take care.
Thank you.
Right. Get them over.
כ"ג סיוון למרבים says, thank you. מפני שרצה שהרצים בעצמם שהובילו איגרות המן יובילו גם איגרות האלה. So those who deliver the first should deliver the second. Otherwise, people would say this is it's a sketch. The same people יובילו גם את האיגרות האלה ובזה יאמינו את דבריהם. והם לא שבו to go over the country, going back and forth. Thank you, Eli.
Okay, Sam.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a great day. Easy fast.
No, it makes a lot of sense.